after that.
It's smart.
I went to labor early, so yeah.
You ready for
but
this?
It always sucked because I always had to share a birthday cake with my brother when I was a kid.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, he ain't gonna have to share a cake with me. I ain't gonna get no damn cake. I'll just I always get him a cake.
I love cake.
I do too.
He
doesn't like cake.
I mean, my body don't like cake.
My body loves cake. It goes right to
You know what,
thigh.
Split Fries Media? I'd like to see you try. Guess what?
I've been trying to cake his ass for 2 weeks now.
Well, here. This is what we do with people like that. We don't, we don't mess around with that. He can come back when he learns how to be respectful to the show, because I'm not talking down to you. So, you know what? When he gets a show, he can come have a talk with us. Anyways,
you make decisions all the time without my consideration.
Would you like to run the show?
No, but I feel like we should
we don't have time.
There's no equal rulings here.
We can talk.
You're the king of the
castle. You know what? If you would show up for meetings, if you would be a equal host, maybe we would have a better situation. But you know what? No, stop. Because you were having a meltdown earlier when I was sleeping. Okay? You're like, oh, are we going on? You cooled off. I got in here at 2:30. I said, are you awake? You said yes. I said, okay, can you meet me in the studio? You waited until the show started. So what were you doing that whole time? Do you even care about this goddamn show? Because every time I try and get you to meet about docket stuff and everything like that, you disappear. You don't answer. If it ain't about Sweet Tea, it ain't about the show.
You didn't try to call me.
I didn't try to call you. I sent you a message after you said you were awake. But it's an ongoing thing. You wait till the last minute to show up. I'm doing all the work.
You run the OBS and pull up the clips and stuff, and I know that's hard and everything.
I also structure the docket. I also structure the docket. I make sure that there's a thumbnail. I'm interacting with the fans. I'm taking care of the chat. I'm scheduling everything. So,
but half those things I wouldn't be capable of doing because you are the OBS runner. I can't set up shows. I can't put the thumbnails on the freaking YouTube videos. Those
Why
are
not?
impossible things for me to do. Because you're the OBS runner. I'm not allowed to schedule videos. Am I? I don't think I got like the stream key or whatever.
Stream key has nothing to do with scheduling it.
Well, I didn't know there was a meeting today. And right after you said, are you awake? You did not tag me in what you said next.
I shouldn't have to.
Well, I didn't know that you had said anything back.
So, okay.
Then you say something, you say you're in Studio B at 3:50. Tell me what time you want to do a meeting then.
I've told you in the past.
And I remember talking to you about like the show like 4 days ago. That wasn't that long ago.
I'm just saying. You make it all about you. It's the Sweet Tea Show.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We have a long video. I'm going to do my best to get through it because we have a lot of cover, especially towards the middle area of the stream of this video. well, not middle, but really more toward the like middle end part of the streams. Yeah. So here for Tech Talk, we saw a blowout between Sweet Tea and Phantom, and I feel like this isn't the first time where we've seen it with this isn't the first time we've seen it with Sweet Tea, where people blow up on her constantly due to her incompetency and her inability. Now, I'm not sure how a lot of things do work in the background. Right, I'm not sure how a lot of things work in the background in the sense of like um the docket and everything, how much each individual host put in, how many effort, how many of them have to kind of like fight or debate or kind of have to come to agreement what can be put on, what can't be put on. And I can only imagine with Phantom, I think Phantom is very much basing his docket off of really nerds, right? Where it's a little bit of drama, but with a little bit of their show topic point, right? I think he's basing it off of them because I mean, first off, he already admitted a number of times that he's admitted a number of times that he what is it that he works for or was, I don't know if he still is, I could be mistaken, for the docket team for nerds. So I think because of that, because of all of that, that's what's happening. So, that's really I can all I say. And let's be real. I mean, I can only imagine working. I can only imagine working for or even dealing with Sweet Tea must be like a hassle every single day, right? It has to be a bit of a hassle. It has to be a bit of a trouble and everything, and that it has to be rough, right? It got to be rough every single day, you know. It's having to deal with so many light there. But let's keep moving on because we have more stuff to cover.
Figure out what the covering, right? And then you just need to organize it amongst yourselves to cover. You cover this show, you cover this show. We got the doc covering these shows. You're not Rewind, so it don't matter if you don't cover every show. It really doesn't matter.
I
That's
understand.
Rewind's job, right?
I understand, but we may jump around.
It's good to cover the hot news, but you don't have to spend all this time doing this shit. Look, they want to see you guys like the end of the day, but this is like, I'm listening to this, and I'm like half asleep. I'm going, what the like? You're both like vultures at each other, and you both look like pricks, to be quite frank. The ego, dude, the ego is insane.
Look, all I ask for is the same amount of effort. All I ask for is the same amount of effort that I put in.
Then give her equal ground to fork then. Let her have someone on the docket that she wants to have there. I think it's ridiculous you're taking control of that. I don't think that's fair at all.
I tried to make it 50-50. She didn't want to contribute.
No, that's not 50-50. That's you taking control and dominance over the situation. I also think, Sweet Tea, you need to pull your finger out and start helping out as well. Don't get me wrong, you brought some links today. That's good. That's great. But you need to do more as well. You need to communicate and drop these meetings.
Listen, he freaking... it was really late at night, too.
What chat saying?
So... Let me see, when did he do that? He asked if I was awake at 3:30. I thought we were going live at, no, that was after live. So I was like, it was after 2, so I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna get to have some sleep before I do the show. He didn't tag me again. I thought, he's just asking.
The Nightmare comes in to try to save the day with, I don't think... And I don't blame him, but I don't think he's probably the best for this for this position. I think he's trying to do a good job, but I think Nurse does a better job in dealing with this issue. I think, if anything, regardless of how I feel about Xylee or whoever, I do think they do a good job in how can I say? They do a good job in handling the problem at hand, right? Rather than way Nightmare does. It's a little bit of a hot take. But I think it's because, like, they know Phantom much longer and maybe they can get to him better. And when we're dealing with somebody like Sweet Tea, again, like, if they really gave each other, like, 50-50 with it, I think that's probably what it is. Um, oof. And she didn't really put in her work or effort. I mean, like that's just not a good thing to begin with. And if that effort she put in wasn't good enough, then like, well, damn, that sucks. Let's get into nerd because they do cover this really well.
Good morning.
Morning, boss. How you doing this morning?
Good. Normally I like pop in the cafe for a little bit, while I'm drinking my coffee, and it's like a little bittersweet, like they're not here anymore at this time.
Yeah.
I woke up a little sad, but then I was like, well, who is here? Nerds. So let me pop in and say hi.
I made a little image of you, boss man. Hold on. How do you like it? How do you like it? How do you like it?
They've been calling me that for years.
But it's for a good reason now. Like, people, like, they can get mad and give you L's all they want, but it's like, all you want is entertaining shows. Like, how hard is it to, like, literally, like, you can complain all you want, and you can be like, oh, I don't think this is fair. This is not fair to the people that shouldn't be here. And if you're really going to be here...
Get over it.
I think, like, I've always said that the audience is stupid. Never listen to the chat. Like, I've always said that, and like I firmly believe that. And like, no YouTuber or content creator would ever say that ever, but I do, because that's how I feel. All right. So the whole reason why
I try to tell people all the time, like, Phantom is like a legit already boss. So, like, legit, I already brought my broom out, and it's for a good reason. I understand that you are, like, legit, like, you are in charge of people. Me and you already talked about this morning. Like, your job is literally to evaluate people, and if they're not doing their job, is to literally get rid of them. That's literally what his company does. So, like, I understand that. And you grilling her is not a bad thing. But the only problem I have with what you said, the only thing is, it's the same thing I had to think what I thought. When I first got on the nerds, I'm thinking, like, this is just Say's audience. I don't have any people that like me. That's weird. And I gotta realize that it's not true. That's not true. That is both of your guys' show. You both have fans. You both have people that like you.
Wait,
people like
very true.
I really want just like a little bit of an explanation on what you said, because you were saying something about her purchasing.
It seems like either they're bots or they were like purchase fans, because honestly, the entire chat is toxic. You go back and you read that entire chat, it is toxic. That Split Fries, he has me blocked, but yet he was threatening IRL today. So yeah, I did time him out for 5 minutes.
Threatening IRL? What was he threatening?
Yeah, he was like threatening me in the chat.
What
yeah, you need to come IRL. I'll put my hands on you, or some shit like that. I mean, it's beyond belief. I can't do anything right. Everything I do, I'm talking down to her. Everything that I try and joke about, I'm bad. You notice how if you watch the Nerds chat today, it's kind of funny. When Sweet Tea's brought up, she's in there, and all of them show up.
23 super chatted $20. Purchased fans and bots is insanely paranoid, bro.
Okay, continue.
I'm not trying to attack the viewers, but it's funny that magically your chat, which I've been in forever, is nice, and it's our normal people. She shows up, and like 30 different weird names all show up at the same time, spouting the same shit.
Because, you want to know why? To be fair, you showed your belly.
What?
You showed your belly, and now they're going to keep attacking that.
Yeah.
I don't care.
I know.
He's there, and Sweet. Okay, okay. You have to understand. One, you're at 4 a.m. All right.
Yes.
Weird people are up at 4 a.m. watching YouTube.
Yeah, they are.
Okay, let's be honest.
Yes.
All right, I'm one of them. Two, you have Sweet.
Yeah, we have Keemstar coming early in the morning because, well, if you weren't aware, Nerds went on for 6 hours, right? They went on for a 6-hour long stream with. Damn, I can only feel bad for them. On the other hand, when we get, King comes in again because he's so used to, waking up and just calling into cafe. It's usually his normal routine. It's either Cafe, Doll sometimes, and obviously now Nerd is being at 12 or was 12. I'm not sure. Then later on, they get into the whole drama between Phantom and Sweet Tea and that whole debacle, which we clearly know how that kind of ended, right? Right, we know how that ended and how that got sort of resolved in a way. So, yeah, right. It's a bit of a mess, Now, after this, we get into Ball, where I think a lot of the main drama start to appear with, among other hosts, drama between Ken, Cafe, and so on. Now, you may be asking, are you going to cover the whole Mike B circuit? No, I will be covering their circuits on a separate video, but I will be referencing this video quite a bit when we get into live. And then Rewind was 6 hours, then we had Ginger. Around here, we had Tess. Tess was around at this time, but they had to take down their video again due to them saying the N-word in a music video. They don't believe me? Well, the stream is private right now, so even if I wanted to, I think I have a clip somewhere maybe, but I'm not sure. It's literally just them saying not the Nightmare were saying the N-word, Yo Mama, but they had a song that was playing the N-word, and it was hilarious. Let's be real. Yo Mama is hilarious.
Say that after Billy said that right when he made the deal. USD or above, right when I made the deal.
Okay, so 300 Australian dollars is 200 US dollars. So we counting it as 2 or what? Like, what do you want to do? I don't want to scam money.
I'll count it as 2, but we made the deal.
Okay. It's 200.
Are y'all trying to get fired?
No!
No!
Then what the hell are you doing this goal for?
I didn't think anyone would do it!
Really, Rastoff?
Yes, really! Yes, really!
You were present during 8 out of 50, and you thought
only
no
got
one
to 8
was
out
gonna
of
get money?
50. We're at 10 out of 20. Billy, the fans are really not happy that we're not counting all of those reds as being things. So.
I said USD or above when I made the deal.
Am I going to have to get a new co-host for Rewind?
Yes.
Maybe.
Yes, you are. Or you could come over to B Squad with us.
Well, I am RWU, right?
Everybody says Dono was red. I said USD or above. I made the... Ah! Stop!
I genuinely... I cannot send it to Cafe. He is going to be so mad. Boogie is going to hate us.
So yeah, Balls decided to make a goal. If they hit the goal, I forgot the exact amount. They will send over their redirect to Cafe. And mind you, Ratstuff has already shit talked Cafe a number of times to the point where it's gotten on Ken's nerve. It got on Kenneth's nerves a number of times. But hey, it is what it is. And yeah, did they hit their goal? Oh, they hit their goal. Trust me, they hit their goal to the point where later on when on live, Ken is literally calling out Rastoff and calling him a piece of shit, which is hilarious. It is comical, right? It is. I mean, that's what happens. That's what happens, right? When you play stupid games, right? When you play stupid games, you get stupid rewards, right? And I guess this is what happens.
Okay.
Oh, hello.
Hey, what's up, team?
Mike,
Are you actually upset?
please don't do this.
What have I done? She's a good, talented host.
Mike, we've been
it's
friends
super
for like
chatted $20.
a decade.
This is just craziness. And happy birthday, Boogie.
Mike, don't do this. Come on.
What have I done? You said I could hire whoever I wanted. He answered my emails, my text messages. He's talented.
You
was not working
fucking
with
told
her.
me that you weren't working with her. You told me
wasn't.
I called into Becky's show the other night. She said she wasn't working with you. You both said this.
I wasn't.
So wait, you mean to tell me in like the last hour of today, you guys decided to fire Cafe and then fire Becky?
I hate that Cafe was a casualty, but I needed the channel and they had to get off of it. I'm sorry about that.
When did you and Becky come up with this plan?
Today. It was my idea. I'm sorry to Ken. I like Ken. Okay? He made me like delicious tacos at Fat Camp. I like Ken. But I need the channel. And Becky is perfect for it. And we came up with it today.
I don't believe you. I don't believe you. Everybody thought something was up. I titled my video, Something Shady is Happening. I went to Becky's show to say, what is shady? I went to Roxy's show. I donated to Roxy to try to get intel. I don't believe it.
Well, Roxy's gone.
My viewers? Do you think I would
At
ever
the
lie to my
Struggler
viewers? People were asking
340
me if we
super
were
chatted
working together. We weren't.
$27.08.
You don't gotta listen to
I
his
think
super chats. I'm just
LCU
gonna
is
talk over
over
it 'cause we don't
now.
get out of that.
I'm gonna wait for Keem's next show. Peace out.
I should just mute him every time he gets a super chat.
Yeah. They're not paying him to be talked on our channel.
Keem, what's the matter? Didn't you miss me? You got me back. This
No.
is what you wanted.
No.
I told you when we got rid of Becky or when she left.
We're not doing this.
Should have stayed.
Mike, we can't do this.
Tina's not going to work with her, so she has to have her own channel.
Like, why? Why, Mike? Come on.
I don't like letting you down, dude, but like this is best.
Give me the
And we
Cafe
need
channel back. Give me the Cafe channel back. Give me the
I
channel
need
back.
the cat. Where's she going to live stream?
I
from?
have another channel, Dolls. It's just sitting there.
Well, I'm gonna keep Cafe.
No. I'll give you the Dolls channel. You can have the Dolls channel. Give me Cafe back.
Give me Rewind, and you can have it.
No, Mike, no. You're for me.
balls.
Is this all a prank? This is a prank? You're not really doing a show. You're not really doing a show on his network.
Mike just secured the business deal of the century. I think you're just mad because you didn't think of it first. Do you know my value? I know how to run an entire network now, Keem. I'm so helpful over here.
That's the other thing, Keem.
But since he didn't.
We need to, because I know that I have ownership of the Discord, but I don't really know how to use it yet. I need to unban her and like get her back in. But we need to get Becky back into Discord.
Mike, that is not happening.
Whoever's in charge, I'm co-owner of this. Could you unban Becky and get her back into the Discord, please?
No, Mike. And I'm taking Cafe back. I need Cafe back. I need
it right now.
I need the channel back. Okay, tomorrow. You can use it for today. I need it tomorrow.
No.
I'm
going to wipe out all of Ken's previous work,
Mike,
too.
no, do not do that. Do not do that. I need Cafe back.
Why do you even want them back? They're the most useless channel anyway.
You guys can think they're useless. I don't, okay? I don't.
She insulted my Fernia. She's out, bro.
Who did?
Batgirl.
Becky's insulted your hernia a million times.
Becky has permission to insult my hernia.
Okay, what is going on? Actually, what is happening? Do you know she's the enemy, Mike? She's the enemy. Bro, she stole my entire business model and tried to copy it, and she's been talking shit about us for weeks. Mike, are you crazy?
No, I am not the enemy. I am your enemy. I am Mike's friend.
And finally, we're in live. Probably not gonna go over too much in live or rewind. Mostly because I think I already covered it enough in my other video. Go check it out. So yeah, so this is basically the deal of the lifetime, as Becky would say. The moment where Becky more or less goes back to the LCU. Now, obviously, I'm not gonna go too much into it. Again, I'm probably gonna get another clip from Rewind and whatever came at the Rewind, and just really ginger and really in it from there, because there's really not much can be said or done at this point. There's just nothing I want to add because I've already said it. Even with that, and even so, Bernard would say, it's clearly kind of fake for the most part. I think Becky coming back was always planned, and I was always right about how Becky should never be trusted And yet people trusted her, and everybody's now witnessing the backlash of everything that's happening. The ultimate betrayal between Mike and Keem. Whether or not it's real or not, it's funny that in my other clip, Keem called Mike a wife beater. So it means maybe there's more that is actually going on. Meaning that maybe Keem knows what's going on. And Michael takes offense to that in the Queen section. Again, I'm representing Queens. So don't you worry, when we get to Queens, we will get to Queens. But nevertheless, yeah, that happened. All of this is happening in real time. Becky came back, caused a whole bunch of shit. Keem more or less, quote unquote, crash out. Let's move on to Rewind, because I already covered what I needed to cover. So it's not much for me to cover.
I just got some messages that I there's a lot of people on the Discord that are worried about it.
Oh yeah?
Tell them to f off because I know better than that because I was in that call with Rastoff and Billy and anybody who wants to believe in fairy tales. Does this look like any of us was in on it? Because if it does to you, you're stupid.
Because
I do have a question. Xylee, do you really not respect people with numbers in their name?
Not when they're on an account with numbers and no profile picture. That means that's an alt account just so they can talk shit because they're too pussy to do it on their main account.
So you're saying you still respect me?
Shut up.
Copper.
I love you.
You're
Y'all
live
know
on
I'm quitting
Lolcow
lolcow.
Rewind.
I'm not doing a show tonight. So y'all need to find someone else.
Please do. Please
I need no, seriously. I've got people coming, and this is not self-promotion. I've got people from this community coming on my stream, on my actual YouTube channel, and docs.
And I think we should end it off there. Really not much happened in Ginger that's really important to the rest of the story. Apparently Copper was docs. I guess. Maybe? Who would dox him? I don't know. It could be just his own little script, because when we get into Copper, he's his own separate like micro universe within a grander universe, or like a pocket within a pocket, essentially, right? Like you don't reach deep down. Like you're reaching down and you're like, what the hell? And you boom, you find a pocket. And in all fairness, right? Do I think maybe like, I don't know, let's say like, do I honestly do believe that Xylee and Billy were in on it? Sort of, not really. I feel like maybe Xylee wasn't in it, and maybe you can say a case for Billy. I think people like maybe Boogie maybe kind of knew what was going on because he was close friend with Michael. I think maybe Gidget may had an idea, but she was silent. I think Keem probably knew. Like, cause I think like Mike obviously was playing it ahead, and obviously him and Becky were talking for a while and plotting everything out, because it would make so much sense, right? I'm not sure if they did this for just some quick cash grab or whatever, because it's hard to know what's truly real and what isn't real. I like to think that a lot of this was very scripted from early on as a way to psyop a lot of people. But the thing is, though, they just assume that, like, oh, Becky Group would just come right back. But no, not really. No, not at all. I think what they were expecting was people to be duped, but not realizing that a lot of people are just burned from this even more. I mean, if you're a Becky gang, I feel bad for you, especially, like, her ex-co-host, both Savage and Gemini, who both straight up said they're not coming back. Well, we will cover them when we recover them after we get done with the first circuit. Or the second circuit. So, till then, God bless.